Hey everybody, what's going on? My name is ZeldaMaster64 and welcome back to some more Pokemon Black for the Nintendo DS. In the last episode, we went from Mistleton City all the way over to Isra City where we caught a bunch of new Pokemon, got a lot of Pokemon evolved, and today we're going to head on over and we're going to follow up on the request to go and search the Relic Castle. But before we do that, I've got one thing I need to take care of. Now offline, I've been level grinding my Golett so that I could. Anyways, good level 43, and with that, Golett is evolving. Congratulations, your Golett evolved into Golder. Let's learn to move Heavy Slam. Ooh, yeah. Let me go ahead and get rid of that. Golett, learn how to use Heavy Slam. And with that, that is immediately a new page added to the Pokedex. Now, we were asked to go to the Relic Castle, which is south of Nimbasa City. So, let's go ahead and head on over. And with that, we're going to head on over to Relic Castle. Now, we were told to go to Relic Castle because in the last episode, N was able to resurrect the legendary dragon Pokemon, Zekrom. Now, we have been tasked by both Alder and N, believe it or not, to go and find Reshiram. One of the clues is Relic Castle. Now, if you remember, we'd been to Relic Castle before. And we've explored, all that we could explore. And one of the things we got from Relic Castle was the Bloom Fossil. I believe it was a Bloom Fossil. But we couldn't go any further because there was a lot of sand. Stop, Jordan. That's the entrance to the Relic Castle. You're impressive, making it here before I did. Dealing with the Desert Resort's Pokemon took longer than I would have thought. I only made it all the way out here thanks to my Pokemon. Alder went on ahead. Let's hurry. So we go in. Now we battled all the trainers here, but now, in order to get through Relic Castle, you have to walk on the outer ridges of these quicksands. That you can talk to this guy. Gets has told us that once again we should test how much power you have. We'll see if you can defeat Team Plasma, and we will show him. I've heard about you. I heard you work Pokemon hard. That I do. That I do. Because I want us all to. Alright, Stoutland, you are up. But go ahead, Watch Hall. Go ahead and bring my Pokemon's health down a lot. I dare ya. Swap the Pamela. Alright. No, I don't want to swap Pokemon. I want to keep battling. Yes, I heard you were strong. Now, just don't mind me, guys. We're gonna sweep through them. Let's go ahead and go to the center. Go on down to the center. And here we are. Whew, finally caught up. You two, come here. Come to my side. Looks like everyone is here. It seems you are working hard to resurrect Reshiram, the other Dragon-type Pokemon, aren't you? But it appears the Lightstone you seek is not here. Well then, congratulations are in order! Jordan, you were chosen by our king. If you truly desire to keep the world as it is, where Pokemon live alongside people, you must bring the other Dragon-type Pokemon spoken of in legend and battle with our king. Otherwise, Team Plasma will steal every Pokemon from every person in the world and release them all. Release them, you say? Do the Pokemon who live with their trainers actually want that? Is the liberation you talk about really just stealing Pokemon from people? What's this? Champion Alder. Even though illness took the Pokemon that had been your partner for many years, and you haven't had a serious battle in all that time, even you who ordered the Elite Four to protect the Pokemon League and left to wander the Unova region alone, even a champion like you now wants to protect a world where Pokemon and people live together? Team Plasma's king will show the people of Unova that he is stronger than a champion who keeps Pokemon bound. And just like the hero who founded Unova, he will be accompanied by the legendary Pokemon. He will give this order: Trainers, release your Pokemon! For this, we have prepared a suitable castle for the legendary Zekrom and our king. I won't lose. I'll fight for all trainers who love their Pokemon, and for all Pokemon who believe in their trainers. Our king has no interest in you. He has already determined that victory against you is assured. So you stayed behind just to tell me that? Just to make a fool of me? Of course not. I'm doing this out of kindness. Yes, kindness. I'm making sure the champion doesn't get hurt for no reason. Granted, the moment when someone loses all hope, I really do love to watch that moment. Well then, farewell. Alder, what are you gonna do now? It seems my only choice is to return to the Pokemon League and battle N. But it bothers me to do exactly what Gestus wants. More importantly, what should we do about the Lightstone? Alder, why don't we go outside for now? Yes, that's a good idea. It's hard to breathe in here. It's hard to put into words, but I'll never forgive them for this. What could that guy called N possibly want? Could he be trying to prove he is right by winning the battle of the two dragons? The extransceiver is ringing. Jordan! Hello, Jordan? Oh, you picked up. Hey, Jordan. Come to the museum on Nacrene immediately. Right away, got it? I mean, right now. I can hear Professor Juniper's voice from clear over here. Seems like something big is happening. I wonder what is waiting at the museum in Nacrene City. I'll go on ahead. I'll look around here once more. I don't want to believe what that Getsus guy says. We should head for the Nacrene City Museum, which just so happens to be the Nacrene City Gym. But, another thing. Do you guys remember the thing I told you about in Nacrene City's gym? Remember the reason why Team Plasma came to Nacrene Museum in the first place? It was to steal, it was to rob from it, but they robbed the head of a Dragonite. However, there was something else in the museum that they completely overlooked. Hold on. Oh my goodness. Hi. Going over here. Now, if we come up here and meet with everyone, Alder told me what's going on. Jordan, you got caught up in something serious, it seems. Is this it? Whoa, isn't that the stone found in the desert resort? Yes, that's right. But is this really a dragon-type Pokemon? Surely, when I investigated Dragon Spiral Tower, I found elements that were dated to the same era as this light stone. I looked into that. Impressive as always. But, we're lucky, because what if Team Plasma, noticed that old stone that time? That's a good point. It's clear to me that they were trying to steal the Dragon Skull so that they could revive the legendary Dragon-type Pokemon. If you would, Jordan, take this. Wait a moment, Jordan. If you take this light stone, that means you will be the one to battle N if anything happens to me. Are you really okay with that? Yes. I understand. You are determined to take on this duty. Then here it is. Prepare yourself. Be strong. I see. If things don't go as planned, you'll use this light stone. You'll protect the future for us in Pokemon. Jordan, we're counting on you. Please take care of yourself. We are handed this light stone. All the way back at the beginning of the game, you can see the stone in the museum in the upper left corner where all the other exhibits are. So how do we get the Dragon-type Pokemon from the stone then? That's it, we've got them, don't we? Aha, we've got those two. Jordan, go to Opelucid City. The gym leader of that city uses Dragon-type Pokemon. The gym leader could know something. I'll go ahead and wait for you there. Until then. That's right. Opelucid City's Drayden might know something. Hey Jordan, never forget that you always have Pokemon right by your side. I'm gonna head back to the lab and do some research. I'll see if I can uncover what kinds of beings these legendary Dragon-type Pokemon are, and if there's any way to awaken them. Don't worry, if we have something for you, we'll come running to find you. Ooh, sounds real serious. That's about all I got out of it. Jordan, do you know Opelucid City? When you leave from Isserus and, cross the two-blind bridge, it's on the other side. I'm not that great with directions, so if you need more, check your town map, okay? Now, just to go ahead and show you guys, in case you didn't understand my incoherent ramblings, it was up here, up in this little corner right here, where the light stone was. An ancient round stone that was buried in the desert. Okay, so I was kind of wrong. They were trying to use the skull itself to revive it, kind of like how you would use the fossil to revive into the Pokemon. Alright. Now going over here, Repel's effect wore off. Now, of course, there's no new Pokemon for us, so I'm just going to go ahead and use the Max Repel again. I kind of want to avoid Pokemon battles right now. Got a full heal. That'll take us up to a different spot that I don't want to go to quite yet. But, if you tried going here before, Team Plasma is just going to be standing in the way. Jordan! As I've been traveling lately, I've been thinking about things. Things like what I want to do with my life and what I want to do, but I'm thinking about how cool it would be to be a model like Elisa, and then how cool it would be to do research on Pokemon like Professor Juniper. That's what I want to do. I'm going to have to know a lot about Pokemon. So, will you please battle me? Would you please battle me? Battle Bianca yet again. Bianca sends out Stoutland. Alright, here we go. Strength. Sure, I probably could use Crunch. Now that I think about it. Now we go ahead and use Reversal. Almost there. Use some Retaliate. Not a good move. Oh, Bianca used a full restore. Oh, you're gonna... Okay. Just kick me out for no reason. Ah, come on. Alright, fine. We'll just do Fire Punch. And she uses another full restore. Now, there we go. Swap on over to Pamela. Ooh, so close. He's so close. But I'm a slam. Excuse me, just taking a quick look ahead. Gonna bring out Simisear. I don't have a water type. Let's send out Leet. Let's send out my boy Leet. Dragon Pulse. Yeah, we're gonna swap. So I'm gonna swap to. Let's swap to Saki. Let's let her get some Pokemon battles in. Forewarn, okay. Oh, Hypnosis. Oh, that's fine. Okay, that didn't do a lot of damage. Every time I watch my Pokemon battle, it ends like this. Musharna flinched and couldn't move. There we go, Musharna fainted. The Pokemon on both sides tried so hard, didn't they? $4,000. Yep, Jordan, you're amazing. I'm really impressed, and that makes me want to give this to you. Got a full restore. Thank you. Thank you, Bianca. In Castelia City, my precious Pokemon was stolen by Team Plasma, so I really understand. If Team Plasma forces everyone to liberate their Pokemon, there will be nothing but sad people. Jordan, stop Team Plasma. Don't allow Pokemon to be stolen from trainers who love them. I think that's the truth, or ideal, that you've been pursuing. Oh dear. Here, I've come all this way, and I'm afraid I'm bothering you when you're going through so much. All I want was to help you relax. Knowing you, you'll be fine. Definitely, you're totally fine. I guarantee it. Anyways, you know what I mean. Yeah, so bye-bye. Go over here. And we exit out this way, and we will enter into Two Blind Bridge. This is a long, well, not really a long bridge. But we cycle over to the other side. We see Getsus in front of us. Oh, but the Shadow Triads here come. Getsus, we brought the one you wanted. Excellent. It seems like you have obtained the Light Stone. I congratulate you on a job well done. It is my Lord N's thought that the two holders of the legendary Pokemon should put their beliefs on the line and strive to find which is the true hero. This is not necessary, however. From his infancy, I provided him the education required to become the hero of legend. Indeed, he has been so acknowledged by the legendary Pokemon. Such purity of purpose is his. The liberation of Pokemon of which Team Plasma speaks, is the separation of Pokemon from foolish people. That's the truth. All trainers will become helpless to resist us. We alone will be able to use Pokemon. The preparations are complete. When my perfect plan is set into motion, first, a few gullible Pokemon trainers who are unable to resist Team Plasma will release their Pokemon. Then that number will become 100, then 1,000. In no time, even the gym leaders and the champion will become unable to fight us. Having a Pokemon will be considered a bad thing. Even people like the sad little Bianca, whose Pokemon was stolen in Castalia, will be unable to face public opinion and will release their Pokemon. That is the kind of world we'll make. You may have the stone, but there is no chance whatsoever that the legendary Pokemon will accept you as the hero. So, if you're not willing to hand over your precious Pokemon, I suggest you search for some courage, because you're gonna need it. Run to the other side. We'll end up here. And then we're gonna encounter something that's actually interesting. The pitcher throws his first pitch! And we got TM56 Fling. That's a pretty neat way to have a character give the item. What I just threw was TM56 Fling. You throw an item to do damage to the target, and the damage changes depending on what you throw. However, if we go up here into this particular building, this is the shopping mall. Repels effect wore off. Come over here to this. Come to buy, regular stuff. I think up here. Here we have not only the regular Pokeballs, but a lot of the other Pokeballs that we haven't been able to catch before. So I'm gonna go ahead and buy myself some quick balls. Actually, no, that'd be fine. Save this for later. But for right now, here we have some more Pokeballs we can buy, which is good. Before we go over here. Now, there is new Pokemon in that area, I know, but I want to go over here because we're going to progress the plot for just a little bit longer. Welcome to Opelucid City. Hello, Jordan, this way. What a liar. Gets this, what a liar. Desperately trying to con everyone with his speech. That's correct, our Lord N has combined his power with the legendary Dragon-type Pokemon and intends to create a new world. We herald the return of the hero of Unova, founder of this region. Hero? Dragon? Legend! Pokemon are different from people. They are living beings who contain unknown potential. They are living beings from which we humans have much to learn. From whom? They are beings whose greatness we should acknowledge, beings who should be freed from our oppression. Freed? Pokemon? We, Team Plasma, invite you to join us. We all want to create a new world where people and Pokemon are both free. Ladies and gentlemen, I ask you now, please release your Pokemon. And so I end my plea to you today. Thank you one and all for your attention. Is it true? Have we been making Pokemon suffer? Maybe we should release our Pokemon like Team Plasma says. No way! Without Pokemon, I'll be lonely and sad. What was that about? That speech was off the charts strange. The cooperation of people and Pokemon is how Unova became to exist. If a Pokemon really didn't want anything to do with humans, it would simply leave. Capturing a Pokemon in a Pokeball doesn't mean you've captured its heart. Let's go, Jordan. Been a while, Iris and Drayden. Oh, Mr. Alder, and the guy who helped out that time. What's wrong? What does the wandering champion who left the Pokemon League need from us? Briefly, my request is this. Tell us about the legendary Dragon-type Pokemon. Are you talking about Zekrom or Reshiram? What's the sudden interest? Moments ago, a troublemaker known as Getsis was here. He said a trainer named N has reawakened Zekrom. Yes, that trainer called N apparently told Jordan here to search for the other Dragon-type Pokemon. Let me check if I have this straight. This N, or what have you, presumes to set the two Dragon-type Pokemon against each other in battle to test his convictions? Oh no! The Dragon-type Pokemon get along so well! That's right, Iris. The ones who make Pokemon battle are the trainers. And so the trainers and the Pokemon can get to know each other better. I'm going to the Pokemon League. No. I guess in this case I should say I'm returning to the Pokemon League. Of course, I'll defeat N. I'll teach him about what the beauty of this world where Pokemon and trainers live together in harmony. Also, Jordan, I'll await your arrival. Once you've obtained the Opelucid badge, come to the League. The Opelucid gym leader is tough. Take care. Farewell, I'm counting on you, Drayden and Iris. Aw, he's gone. Is he okay? He looked kind of scary. Don't worry, Iris. He is the strongest trainer in all of Unova. Well, Jordan, is it? Come to my home. As Alder asked, I'll tell you everything I can about the legendary Dragon-type Pokemon. Iris, child, please show the way. You bet! If it's Opelucid City, I could take you anywhere. As for the story of Zekrom and Reshiram, we'll tell you what we know all about it. This way. That way. Just a little farther. This is it. I'll explain. What you are holding is the Light Stone. Reshiram, who will likely awaken from the Light Stone, and Zekrom, who is already awake, were once the same Pokemon. That single dragon Pokemon, along with twin heroes, brought a new region into being, and people and Pokemon had happy lives. One day, however, the twin heroes, the older brother who sought the truth, and the younger brother who sought ideals, began to argue about how to decide which one of them was right. The single dragon-type Pokemon that had been with them all that time split its body into two. One sided with the older brother, and the other was with the younger brother. In his pursuit of ideals, the black dragon-type Pokemon sought to usher in a new and better world. Its name was Zekrom. And the other, the white dragon-type Pokemon, sought truth, and to usher in a new world, a world of good. Its name was Reshiram. Because the two of them were once the same entity, their battle raged endlessly, and neither one could be declared the winner. They simply exhausted themselves. The twin heroes proclaimed that there was no one side that was right, and ceased the conflict. But, the two heroes' sons started the battle again, and an instant later, Zekrom and Reshiram destroyed Unova with lightning and fire. Then they disappeared. But, if people worked with Pokemon in the right way, we don't have to worry anymore about the world being destroyed. I mean, Zekrom and Reshiram worked hard for everyone and made a new region, so it should be alright, I think. True. Pokemon cannot speak. People may hurt Pokemon even more by imposing their selfish thoughts on them. But no matter what, Pokemon and people believe in each other, need each other, and will continue to live together. Yeah, so I'm never gonna forgive Team Plasma for trying to separate Pokemon and us. Sorry, we got a little off topic at the end. That's everything we know. Unfortunately, we don't know how to wake up the legendary Pokemon. Made a promise to Alder. You must win the gym badge from the Opelucid Pokemon Gym. Jordan, I'll be waiting for your challenge at the Pokemon Gym. Everyone, people and Pokemon can get along and be happy. That's awesome. Now, here's an interesting little fact about Opelucid City. Its design is different depending on the version you're playing. In Pokemon Black, it's a bit more futuristic and a bit more modern. Meanwhile, if you play Pokemon White, it's going to be older and, not as... Excuse me. It's going to be older and with some old music. Also, the gym leaders will be different. In Pokemon Black, you will fight Drayden, but in Pokemon White, you'll actually fight Iris. Now that we're here, there is one. There are actually some. There's actually something else we need to do. Now it's not only Route 9 that we can access. If we go up here to this northern exit, you can actually exit out to here, and you can end up here with the grass. Now, in Route 10, there is 2 new Pokemon for us to catch. You're not one of them, Sock. Get out of here. I already had to deal with you and your absolute shenanigans. And also, one of the reasons why I wanted to wait to evolve Fungus was because if you interact with this Pokeball, you can... Go ahead and take out this guy, because you're making me look like a liar. Look at that, 100 experience. There's a full heal. This one isn't the new Pokemon. Herdier. I don't know what you're doing. Is this the one, or is it further up? Nope, it's a different one. Okay, so the game made me look like a liar. Okay, well, not entirely a liar. You can also encounter an Amoonguss. But we're not here to capture another Amoonguss. We already have one. We run around for a little bit. We're bound to find... Not you. They're not rare Pokemon. Actually, Sock was the rarest, which is a 10%. Oh my god! Why are you here? Why do you do this to us? Here we go. Here's one of them. Bouffalant. I'm gonna go ahead and send up Leet. And because Leet also has False Swipe, we'll be able to chip its health down and... See, let's do Slash. Deal a bit more damage. Okay, he's just gonna keep doing Revenge. I want to start doing his balls. Oh, I just bought Quick Balls. There we go. That's one of his attacks. Let's not be an idiot this time. I completely forgot. Guys, I just bought some Quick Balls. One, two, three. There we go. Bouffalant was caught. Bouffalant's data was added to the Pokedex. Their fluffy fur absorbs damage, even if they strike foes with a fierce headbutt. The Bash Buffalo Pokemon. That's pretty cool. Alright. However, there is another Pokemon that we can actually catch in this route. And it's not you. See if we can find it. Come on. Here we are, Vullaby. Now, instead of being an idiot, let's try and just go ahead and catch him. Vullaby here. 1, 2, 3, a click. Vullaby was caught. And Vullaby's data was added to the Pokedex. Its wings are too tiny to allow it to fly. As the time approaches for it to evolve, it discards the bones it was wearing. The diaper Pokemon, though. So that's all the new Pokemon here on Route 10. Additionally, if you were to try and go... to the right, there's something ahead, and the road is closed now. We can't go forward. So that's where the game cuts us off, but it won't cut us off from Route 10. Which Route 10 leads us over to Victory Road and the Pokemon League. I don't know why I'm going to say Justice League. Now we come back this way and run around to the grass in Route 9. We are likely to encounter a Pawniard. 1, 2, 3. There we go. And Poniard was caught. And that, ladies and gentlemen, blades comprise this Pokemon's entire body. If battling dulls its blade, it sharpens them on stones by the river. And with this final Pokemon caught, ladies and gentlemen, these are the last 2 Pokemon that I, at least in this playthrough, just need to level up and evolve. There is another Pokemon in Victory Road that needs to level up and evolve. However, considering the level of that Pokemon, I'm not going to worry with it. In fact, with that, I think we're going to call it here for part 1 of this video. This has gone by a lot quicker than I actually thought. I mean, we're already an hour in, and there's no telling how much of this that I'm going to cut. But for right now, main purpose, what I'm going to do next is level up my Pokemon to level 50, and we'll take on Opelucid City. Opelucid Gym, my bad. So yeah. So I will be with you guys when I'm ready. Oh my god, it's been a long time since I last started this. Oh my god. We got here to... It's been a week, okay? Like, it's been a week, and I'm very sorry. I've been wanting to try to finish this before the end of the month, but that hasn't worked out in my favor because I'm trying to enjoy my vacation, and I have jobs and stuff, you know, the normal things. Anyways, let's get into Opelucid City's gym. Have to get this guy get some free water. Let me give you a brief explanation. The path around this gym is shaped like 2 dragons. This path changes when you step on the switches on the dragon's arms. Pay attention to how the dragon's neck moves. Now we're going into this with level 55 Pokemon. I know I said I was going to do level 50, but then I went insane for a second and I decided, all right, let's do level 55. There we go. And as you can tell, a lot of my Pokemon, except for Lillipup, has been nicknamed. We have Leet, the Haxorus. We have Leet Haxorus. We have my Superior named Pamela. We've got Saki, my female Pheasant. We got DK, my Darmanitan. And then finally, the Gothitelle that I'm going to have on my team, I've nicknamed her Elvira. I don't think I need to explain why. Getting into this, actually, I think maybe Saki is probably gonna need experience share. And we'll give Leet the lucky egg. Actually, we have 2, so I'll probably go ahead and do Elvira as well. We'll give Elvira the experience share. But yeah, so we're finally here at the final gym. We're gonna go take on Opelucid City's gym leader, Drayden. The Dragon Gym in Opelucid City is where tough trainers show they can carve out their own path. That's true. However, what you don't know is the fact that I have strong Pokemon, okay? I have really strong Pokemon. You have a Fracture. Awesome. I've got Leet. He's my Haxorus. I may be over-leveled for this. So, as we're going to the gym, I want to go ahead and talk about the project as a whole. It is, you know, it's taken me a long time to do this because I've been going at this kind of meticulously. I've been level grinding my Pokemon, getting them ready for the next city. And, you know, I'm trying to do all this while juggling my jobs. And last week in particular, which is like the 20th to the 26th, I was trying to enjoy some of my vacation. Actually, the first half of this episode was when I recorded, I think I recorded Sunday or Monday or something like that. And I breezed through it because I was trying to hurry and get to the end. But, you know, and it didn't take us long to get there, and I'm really glad. But then, you know, the following week after, I was like, okay, I'll get my team up to level 50. I got them up to level 50, but then I'm thinking to myself, you know what would probably be a good idea? What if I go ahead and get them up to level 55? So I did that, as you could tell. And, so now they're league ready. This is the level I went in when I went against the Pokemon League a couple of times in my other playthroughs of this game. Not to mention the fact that we are close to finishing the Pokedex. Well, first, the Pokedex of seeing the Pokemon. You know, it doesn't really take long. It's really easy to do because just seeing other trainers with these Pokemon counts as new Pokemon. The secondly is also throughout this series, if you watched my what was it? Which one of the Soul Silver, right? I took a shortcut in Soul Silver. Namely when we saw Wartortle and, you know, Charmander, Charmeleon, and all those Pokemon. I took a quick shortcut because I didn't want to, you know, finish up Heart Gold, you know, beat Red, get the new Pokemon, rinse and repeat another playthrough of the game in order to get to the exact same place. I just sent them up from my other game. There has been some extent of shortcuts. Emerald, right? I showed you guys that at the end of the game, when you beat the Elite Four, you have a choice. Oh, actually, yeah, you have a choice of whether you saw a blue blur or a red blur. And depending on that choice depends on which of the two Eon Pokemon you find, either Latios or Latias. I showed you guys Latias, but I didn't go and try and catch her because Latios and Latias are really fast, and I didn't want to completely bog the stream down with so many hours of just trying to find her and trying to catch her. And I was like, screw it, how about I just go ahead and use the, you know, Latias that I got from one of my other playthroughs and traded him up, and there was that. In this series, I don't think I took a lot of shortcuts to get up to this point. I think I went through this with a lot of time spent. It also helped that before I started the whole series, I made sure to get all of the version exclusives. I got let's see, some you know, a particular kind of roaming Pokemon, and the other, you know, the other legendaries and all that stuff. But there's one particular shortcut I will tell you guys about. It was for a certain Pokemon that we're gonna see on Victory Road. I needed to. This is a shortcut I desperately needed because I have a lot to say about this Pokemon when we see him. And other than that, so far the series has been fun. I've stated this, I don't know how many times, but I'm shocked with how well I've been doing and how far I've gotten in this series. How much of the Pokedex we've got completed, how much time and effort I'm putting into finishing this, and it's almost done. Of course, there's also gonna be the very, very frustrating thing, because Black and White's version exclusives aren't, relegated to only the Pokemon or only the gym leaders for that matter. There is a particular area in Black and White that's different depending on the version you're playing. And this other version has a wide selection of Pokemon you can choose, that you can catch. And I'll tell you, it's gonna be another really long bout of touch trading. Because, keep in mind, not only are we completing the regional decks in this game, but we're also gonna get the national decks finished. And it's gonna take a while. I'll sit through it. I'll do it. I'll do the transfer, which I don't know how I feel about that. How I feel about the freaking how the Pokemon transfer works in this game. I mean, it's better than what they have in Generation 4. But doing the touch trades, it's going to take a long time, like a really long time. Because the national decks for Generation 5 got updated with with an additional 155 Pokemon. Let me take a look. Gen 5 national decks. A list of all 1,025 Pokemon. Yeah, it's gonna take a while. Okay. Ow. Try to boost up my attack before going with an attack like Slash. Night Slash. Rough skin, and it. Oh, that's gonna hurt. Okay, let's go ahead and hit more with Night Slash. Oh my god! Okay, well... darn it. I didn't know how much damage Cardigan's rough skin, that is, was gonna do. I want to get out of here, but it's gonna take a while. No, don't give. I want to take. A full heal. Send in DK. Give DK the lucky egg. Alright. We have 10 years experience in battling. I'll give you a taste of a veteran's skill. Actually, there's 156 Pokemon in this generation. And 155. Oh, that's, yeah. There we go. 600, wait, 649. Oh, no, actually, no, it's just 649. Never mind, I don't know what the heck I'm thinking. But no, it's 649 Pokemon in the Generation 5 National Dex. I think the whole 1025 number comes from the entirety of the National Dex. Oh my goodness, this is gonna be a pain. Alright, DK speed fell. Keep battling. There we go. Yeah, I mean, I might go and bring in... go back and get Haxorus healed up. I think that's the only... He's the last one. And it's gonna take us a while to get back through that. And I want to try to get through a lot of this today. Because I'm still kind of debating on what I want to do. Welcome! Thank you for coming. I'm Opelucid Pokemon Gym's leader, Drayden. As the mayor, I've given everything to developing this city. As a trainer, I've simply been pursuing greater strength. What I'm searching for now is a young trainer who can show me a bright future. Perhaps you could show me that future, the way Iris has? If you were to play Pokemon White, the gym leader for this would actually be Iris instead of Drayden. DK! Fracture avoided the attack. Keep battling. And I know Rough Skin is gonna hit, but honestly, I really don't know what else to do. I didn't see that coming. You're a very difficult opponent. And there goes Drud again. His final Pokemon, Haxorus. Gonna keep on battling. I guess I should have... I suck. Now this is the moment of truth. This really gets my blood pumping. Alright, Speed Felt. Oh, okay, knocked down another... Okay, hi Pamela, what's up? There we go. There we go, we defeated Leader Drayden. This intense feeling that floods me after a defeat. I don't know how to describe it. Yeah. 5,160 and wonderful. I'm grateful we had the chance to meet in battle. And there we go. With that, we have finally gotten the last gym badge needed to reach the Pokemon League. Well now, you've obtained all the gym badges in Unova. Now, all Pokemon will obediently follow your commands. I also want you to have this. It's a TM I'm particularly fond of. It's called Dragon Tail. You got Dragon Tail. Dragon Tail is a move that returns the damaged Pokemon to its Pokeball. In other words, it switches your opponent's Pokemon. Now, I have something to ask of you. Head to the Pokemon League and go after Alder. The Pokemon League's past Route 10, which runs from Opelucid City to Victory Road. I know Alder's strength, but I don't know the depths of N's power. And with that, with just 35 minutes spent in this recording, we have finished. We have beaten Drayden. Hi, Professor Juniper. Hello. Was Drayden as tough as ever? Oh, I came to report on how to resurrect the legendary Reshiram. I thought it would be better to tell you in person than over the X-Transceiver. And as for the conclusion, well, I haven't figured it out yet. I'm sure the Pokemon will wake up when it deems someone worthy. More importantly, aren't you amazing? You have all 8 of Unova's gym badges now, right? You've become so strong. You probably don't even know it, but you've changed a lot since you left Nuvema Town. Well then, I'll show you where such a strong trainer should head next. Pass through that gate, go down Route 10, and you'll arrive at the badge check gates. Once you get through Victory Road, which is past the gates, you're finally at the Pokemon League. Oh, that just made me think when I was showing you around the Pokemon Center in Accumula Town. Jordan, do you regret setting out on your Pokemon journey? No, I do not. Thanks! That's the greatest answer you could give. I was really happy to be able to give you 3 of those Pokemon as a present, because Pokemon create chances to meet more wonderful people in Pokemon. Jordan, this is a present for you. We got the Master Ball. This Master Ball is the most powerful kind of Pokeball. It can catch any Pokemon without fail. This is the only way I can support you, except to say, be true to yourself. No matter what happens, stay strong and keep going with your Pokemon. See you. Okay. Now that that is done, heal up my Pokemon. Because there's a few... there is a development that's gonna take place now. Once we go through that gate. Now beforehand, whenever we've gone through the gate, nothing really has ever happened. But... oh, I didn't know. Guy? Sorry. Actually, Hyper Potion. We have enough revives. Yeah, we definitely have enough revives. We have enough max repels. Okay, yeah, no. And we have enough Pokeballs. Little pup, what are you holding? You're not holding anything. But yeah, I don't know what else to say. I think I might go for the finale or something, because I don't. It's a tough decision for me to make at this point in the recording, because we've beaten the gym leader. This is normally where I would end the video, but at the same time, because if we do that, then all I have to do... You know what? Let's do it. Okay, I apparently can't walk through the gate particularly well. Now, after beating Drayden, actually, hold on. I need to go switch out real quick. Also, I think I'm just gonna have only 1 experience share, because if I just have 2, it's gonna make at least leveling up to the next part's kind of difficult. But what I want to do, I'm gonna come back here to the PC, and I want to grab Stoutland, because Stoutland and I'm gonna. Oh yeah, let's grab Stoutland here. We'll have him in place of DK. The Lucky Egg, and we're also gonna nah. Actually, I don't think I'm gonna go with DK. I don't think I'm gonna not DK, Seismitoad. Alright, now if you run in front of this lady, hi trainer, do you have a minute? I just heard this on the X-Transceiver. There is a big storm on Route 7, And the storm seems to be different from a natural phenomenon. So strange. You'll want to keep that in mind if you're trying to, complete the Pokedex like I am. Anyways, going up here onto Route 10. I haven't battled all of the trainers. I haven't gone really deep into this. I'm the best around here. Can you possibly be a match for me? But I have, exactly, Maractus. You have rough skin, don't you? Or something like it. Okay, I guess not. Now, on Route 10, I went, and this is where I did a lot of level grinding for, oh, I kind of wish I kept I wish I kept DK now. Alright, Elvira. I don't know Stoutland. He has reversal, but it's only going to be as good if he's a lot weaker. You, my good sir, have been a pain to try and find and catch. Is that so? Elvira thought out! Okay. There we go. Loma Mola. Now we're gonna swap on over to Pamela. And Leaf Blade. Alright. Talent and Sense are both dazzling. Now. Stop! Jordan! Drayden and Professor Juniper told me you're headed for the Pokemon League, right? Yes. Since it's the champion, I think it'll be alright. Worst case scenario, you'll be battling Team Plasma's boss, and I need to know if you can handle it. You were challenged by Pokemon trainer Sharon. Sharon says Unpheasant. Okay, that doesn't do a lot of damage. I'll use everything that I've learned on this journey. Strength. Oh, you wanna go and use Protect? There we go. I think that would have done it. Embor. I don't have a Pokemon that can stand up to... No, actually, wait. Elvira. Because Embor is firefighting. Because firefighting is a totally new idea for a starter-type Pokemon. Starter Pokemon. There we go. Perfected. Embor fainted. Liepard. Yeah, I want to swap. Let's send out Saki. Let's do a Razor Wind. Saki whipped up a Whirlwind. know why for its health back with a freaking citrus berry. Yo, oh, a crit! Nicely done, Saki. Timmy Sage. Actually, no, we'll keep Saki. Timmy Sage is grass type. My Pokemon and I will put all our energy into this battle. Here's Slash. Oh my god, it's so close. Oh, oh, why? Super effective. Thank you. You really are great. You are really great. Yep, something else, and I mean that sincerely. Right, I have to make your Pokemon healthy. Thanks, Sharon. Right now, there's no way I can compete with you, Jordan. If there's anything I could do to help him, the battle would end. Just say so. Jordan, there's not much I could do to help you, but I want you to have these. Max Revives. Thanks, Bianca. Still, it's kind of funny. Everyone's so different. Funny? I'm like this? Come on, Sharon. Could you smile just for once? Taking everything so seriously all the time isn't gonna change anything. You know, since we've met our Pokemon and walked the same roads together, a lot has happened. We've all changed a lot. We found out that the things we want to do and the things we can do are different for each of us, right? That's what's made our journey so worth it. Somehow, all this just makes me happy. So that's what you mean. You're right that we're all different and we should do the things that we can do. There are as many truths and ideals as there are people in Pokemon. The most important thing is that we help one another out. That's why people in Pokemon are always by each other's side. That's what I've come to think lately. Jordan, if anything happens to you or Alter, I will do everything I can to help you. That's why I have to keep training and getting stronger. Just don't be reckless, okay? Gone. Jordan, me too. I'll do my best to help if I can. So, I wish I could say something, like, totally inspiring, you know? Okay, best foot forward. Oh, would this be a double battle? Hey, my Pokemon are great. Look, look. Oh, it's not going to be a double battle. And here we have the Pokemon... Oh, yeah, the badge check gate. You cannot get on your bicycle for whatever reason. But, as you approach each door, halt! Unqualified one shall not pass. The key to open this closed gate is the Trio badge. Oh, holder of the Trio badge, challenge all that you face. Halt! The key to open this gate is the basic badge. The Trio badge we got from the gym leaders in Streets and City. The basic badge we got from Lenora in Acrine City. Here in this, you can challenge wild Pokemon, you get into double battles and all that. I think this would probably have been a better place to level grind, but I wanted to show all this off. Halt! The key to open this gate is the Insect Badge. This is one we got from Berg in Castalia City. Oh, holder of the Insect Badge. Fight valiantly like an insect. Go over this beetle. Halt! The key to open this gate is the Bolt Badge. The Bolt Badge, which we got from Elisa in Nimbasa City. Going across this bridge, you talk to this guy. Halt! The key to open this gate is the Quake Badge. This is the badge we got from Clay in Driftvale City. Taking me a second to remember the names, I'm sorry. Halt! The key to open this gate is the Jet Badge. The badge which we got from Skyla in Michelton City. And then for whatever reason, you just have to float across this gap. Halt! The key to open this gate is the Freeze Badge. Freeze Badge we got from... Forgot his name. Bryce. Yeah, I think it's Bryce. From Issaris City. And then the best thing of all, it's the freaking sliding ice puzzle. Oh, the key to open this gate is the Legend Badge. And the Legend Badge we just got from Drayden in Opelucid City. Pass through Victory Road, which lies beyond here, and head for the Pokemon League. Prove that you, too, can be a legend. I wanted to walk through the middle. Okay, we got it. So, we entered here. And it'll take us to the foot of Victory Road. Now, this Victory Road is different from all the others, because it's a mountain you have to climb. But not only that, Victory Road has some new Pokemon for us to find and catch. So going in here, just on the first floor, there are 2 new Pokemon for us to find and catch and all that. You're not one of them, Mienfoo. You're not the new one either, Boldor. Oh, and here's the first new Pokemon, Dano. I hate Dano. If you look really closely at the thumbnails of my videos, you may find a tiny little Dano, and here's the reason why I don't particularly like Dano. It sucks to level up and train. Dano, like Darumaka, has a special ability. That special ability is called Hustle. And that is the only ability it learns. Oh, I probably should have done that. Oh, that's too much. That's too much. I catch Dano. Now, Dano evolves into Hydreigon. Probably one of the best Pokemon. Oh, hey, here's the other new Pokemon, Durant. But Dano evolves, his final evolution is Hydreigon. Hydreigon, as I've heard, is a competitive god. It is a Dragon Dark type with Levitate for the ability. Why is the Quick Ball not working? Oh, no, 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 no. Probably not going to be as powerful because... Yeah, no, because Retaliate's only good after. Anyways. Just so everyone knows, I am not going to try and level up and evolve Dano. The reason why is because Dano's final evolution is at level 64. Now look, you know me, I like that number. And you know, I thought about it for a moment. Just like, you know what? Zelda Master 64? A level 64 Hydreigon? The possibilities are endless! But then I, you know, continue thinking about it for just a little bit longer. And, yeah, no, that's gonna take too long. And especially considering the fact that we've been here for almost a month trying to get to this point, and we haven't even finished the Pokedex yet. It's not worth it. It's not gonna be worth it. I'm gonna be honest. Alright. It'd be really worth it is if we can catch this Durant. Just Ultra Ball. 1, 2, 3. There we go. And we caught Durant. But yeah, I'm not gonna do that. And sure, Dano does level up and evolve to Xylos, but he still has Hustle and he still has bad stats. They attack in groups, covering themselves in steel armor to protect themselves from heat more. Ooh. I'm gonna try and catch Dano again. Because Dano is the only other Pokemon we don't have. At least in this war. And also, it was 2 times in a row that Quick Ball did not work. Come on. You are a Quick Ball. One, 2, 3. Dang it. Ugh. Alright, well there's only one other thing to do. The only other Pokemon... No! Actually, Lillipup is not the only Pokemon we can go to. We have Leet! And yes, he's going to be weak to Dragon-type. I'm fully aware of that. However, he has False Swipe for the... He has False Swipe. More False Swipe. Tag. Pokeball. 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 Also, I should probably give Master Ball for a Pokemon in my box to hold, because I'm not going to use it. I am not going to use I'm not going to use my Master Ball. And before I accidentally hit. Ooh! We got him! We got him! There we go. We caught Dado. Now, there's not just those two Pokemon that you can catch in the Victory Road, but they're not available on this floor. Dano's data was added to the Pokedex. It tends to bite everything, and it's not a picky eater. Approaching it carelessly is dangerous. The irate Pokemon. But yeah, no, don't expect me to level up Dano. It's just not worth it. All right. Go out. Well, we're not going to go outside because we're going to encounter another Pokemon. And a Durant. Durant, by the way, has no evolution. But we don't have to worry about leveling him up. Alright. Go outside. If we walk over here... Listen, you can slide down the cliffs here. Watch me. Now you try it. Ah, that's a long way down. I can't do it. You can slide down the cliffs here at Victory Road. It takes some nerves the first time, but it's fun. He says, and then we walk on this kind of rock formations. We're gonna encounter Pokemon. And here's the other Pokemon, Heatmore. No. Quick ball. One, 2, 3. Oh, come on. Arg. Oh, well, that's still gonna be effective. Actually, we'll have to swap over to Leet. Assuming, of course, Leet doesn't get taken down like a chump. Leet's not like that. Leet is a powerhouse. A lot of damage. There we go. Let's see if Great Ball will catch it. No, it's not a critical catch. That sucks. That really sucks right now. Did you know that? 1, 2, 3. Hey, we did it! We caught Heatmore. Oh, that's all the new Pokemon we can catch here at Victory Road. It breathes through a hole in its tail while it burns with an internal fire. Durant is its prey. The Anteater Pokemon. Given a name to the hot Heatmore. New. With that, we don't have to worry about anything else. We can just go ahead and continue on through Victory Road and have to do all this thing of running around, trying to find Pokemon, trying to level up Pokemon. I'm on the very edge of it, game. I don't need you, Volibee. I've already got Amanda Buzz. Maybe if I have to go and do the Living Dex. Which I still haven't really completed, by the way. I still have to... Yeah, there's nothing here. What am I doing that for? Guys. Oh, also, I didn't know about this, but you can also have, you you can also have certain items up on that window that pops up when you hit Y. So that way we don't have to keep like pausing and going to that and going to this particular like thing. Okay, I was gonna say. Is there a doctor in here? You're not a doctor. An ace trainer like me has pride, so I won't lose. You got pride out the wazoo! Dwayne. Scolopy. Oh yeah. And an Elvira. Scolopy. Now the reason why this is because Psychic. Oh, just gonna use Steamroller. That was a lot of damage. I did a lot more damage. Here we go. I cannot protect my pride. I'm mortified. All right. We'll go up here. I'm actually not interested in fighting you right now. A doctor! I'm a doctor. You have Pokemon in bad shape. Let me see your Pokemon in battle. Thank God. Thank Arceus for this. I don't think I would have lasted very long. Gothorina. Or no, Leaf Blade. Really the only Pokemon I have that can beat Gothorina is... Well, I don't have to worry about that, because she got a critical hit. I'm not even gonna finish my sentence. Ivani. Saki, you're up. Air Slash. Quad weak to flying. After level 57. Your strength is fathomless. Whether your Pokemon are healthy or not, I will restore them full health. Thank you. I'm the best doctor in the world, but first I intend to become the best trainer in the world. Alright, with that, I'm gonna take... Experience. Not bad. I'm gonna take the experience share off of Saki and give it to Elite. And get some levels because I want him to be ready for the final battles. Alright, it's a big boulder, but a Pokemon can push it aside. Want to use strength? Yes. I think we gotta go up one more floor. And by the way, those stones will not... I don't think they'll leave, actually. Go out this way. What does that take us? Oh, we're gonna be missing out on an item. And even though I got my Pokemon healed, I'm not interested in battling. Full heal. Oh, and by the way, other than gems, you also have the chance of finding a Excadrill in this area. Back 4 off. Back over here. Axe Repel. We gotta fight a... I didn't have to fight the veteran. Gigalith. Yeah. I think I'm just gonna... No, go with Pamela. Do a Slam. Up down a little bit. Stone Edge. That would have been a horrifying attack to take if I was Saki. But guess what? I'm not Saki. I am Pamela. Oh man, my legs. Oh god, my legs. Get my legs. Alright. The foe's Gigalith fainted. Electros. It's pure electric. I think we can go back to Stoutland. Alright. Strength. Strength 2. It'll be enough. I was fainted. Aha, it's fun! And finally... Oh, we gotta go up this. Go down. We have reached the end of Victory Road. We are now here at the Pokemon League. But first, we're going to go to this building over here to the left. Going in here, it is a Pokemon Center and Pokemart, all that stuff. We did it! We reached the Pokemon League. Oh, not bad. I wanted to... Lillipup is not holding an item. We're gonna hold on to Lillipup, though. It's weird, I know. He is ready. DK, Pamela, Saki, Elvira, Leet, and of course my little Lillipup that's gonna be with me to get any more items that we can grab. Alright, without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, let's take on the Pokemon League. Pokemon League is the place where you both pursue strength and express it. The way to express it is simple. You just have to beat the Elite Four and the champion. You can start your challenge by battling any of the Elite Four, and if you defeat them all, you can challenge the champion. However, I warn you, once you start your challenge, there's no turning back. You must keep battling until you defeat them all, or are defeated yourself. Want to go in? Yes. Then proceed. Then may the spirits be kind. There's a quote from Arkham City, the best Batman game there is. Okay, now, the Elite Four. To be honest, a little bit, I'm worried about. I'm worried about because they're no joke. Believe me when I say they're no joke. Okay. We're starting off. We're gonna start off with Pamela. Eyes brimming with dark flame, this man rejected everything other than himself in order to bring about one singular justice. That's part of a novel I'm writing. I was inspired by the challenger who was just here, and somehow I got a little sad. Excuse me, you're a challenger, right? I'm the Elite Four's ghost-type Pokemon user, Chantal. I shall be your opponent. It's not Cofagrigus. Let's go Pamela. I love the music. Okay. You can't use any normal type any normal type attacks. It's not gonna do anything. Your best bet is just to okay. Oh, you're gonna burn her, really? Beginnings are important, whether in a good novel or a good battle. Have to agree. Alright, it's gonna... Oh, you're kidding me. Did not do a lot of damage. Try Giga Drain. There we go. Alright, we got our health back up. Cofagrigus fainted. Not Chandelure. She might not do anything. It's fire type. But we'll have to swap out Pamela because Pamela's weak to fire. Let's go with Elite. But I don't think... Oh, I didn't give... Oh, Shadow Claw! I was thinking Elite's the one that has Bulldoze, but I was like, no, actually, no, he doesn't. He has Shadow Claw. All right, there we go. Critical hit, nicely done. No Golurk. This one will swap. Let's see. Golurk he's ground type, ground ghost. A rock ghost. I'm gonna send out DK because I think will those be super effective? It won't be super effective. Oh god, he's got the better one. Okay, well, overheat. He's a rock type. It still didn't. It got a critical hit. Yes. Jellicent. Send up Pamela. Okay, it seems this is the beginning of my final chapter. Giga Drain. It'll be super effective against Jellicent and we can get some more health back. Oh, well, actually, it's not really gonna do it. Am I gonna need anything? Not unless Jellicent knows... Oh, I was gonna say, if it knew, like, freaking Ice Beam or something, then I would have been really, really... I feel we're about to turn the page to the epilogue of the story. I think this would be enough to take her out. Let's go! Wow, I'm dumbstruck. I know a lot of words, but right now I can't. No. Let me say this. My feelings is your true, genuine trainer. Sorry, first I must apologize to my Pokemon. I'm really sorry you had a bad experience because of me. Oh, it's not your fault. This is how battles always are. Even in the light of that, I'm still one of the Elite Four. Every person who works with Pokemon has a Pokemon story to tell. I found that stories where people and Pokemon help each other out are far more interesting than stories about only people or only Pokemon. Alright. First, Elite Four beaten. Let's go to the next Elite Four trainer. This one looks like he's fire type, but I don't trust him. I'll swap off of Pamela and I'll go in with DK. Man, oh man, what's going on today? Challengers coming one right after another. Well, no matter. I am Grimsley of the Elite Four, and I will fulfill my duty to be your opponent. Doesn't say what kind of trainer he is. Is he a dragon trainer? Kind of Elite Four Grimsley. Scrap. Maybe dark type. Maybe? Hammer Arm. Oh, so close. Alright, we'll have to do Hammer Arm again. I never thought you would use that move. Not a bad choice at all. Because he's gonna heal. Yeah, full restore. Fire Punch. No, he's gonna use another full restore. Let's do Fire Punch again. Because I'm already dealing a lot, because I'm already losing some of my speed. And his defense is down because of Crunch. Alright, good job DK, good level 56. It's an Crocodile. Yeah. Pamela, you're up. This would be a good time for... This would be a good one for Pamela. I guess he's just Dark-type Pokemon. Because there's Scrafty, who is the Dark Fighting. Crocodile, who is Dark... Excuse me, Dark Ground. Foul play. It does nothing. Nothing. Alright, there goes Crocodile. Level 56. Gastro Acid. Gastro Acid. The user hurls up his stomach acids on the target. The fluid eliminates the effect of the target's ability. Trying to think of where that would be or what ability I could negate with that. I can't think of anything right now. Keep old moves. B Sharp. Dark Steel. There's DK. I think DK is really the one Pokemon. There's two of them that two moves that DK has that's gonna be super effective against B Sharp. Which one gonna do more damage? Which one has a higher power? 5, 68, yeah, we'll go with Fire Punch. B Sharp is a cool looking Pokemon. Liepard. I don't think it matters who we have to go up against Liepard, except we can't use Elvira. Actually, no. Because Liepard is a normal dark type. Good, but I'll never retreat from any battle. You... There we go. Alright. If somebody wins a battle, then, without doubt, someone else has the right. A real warrior doesn't dash off in pursuit of the next victory, nor throw a fit when experiencing a loss. A real warrior ponders the next battle. Whether or not you get to fight at full strength, whether or not luck smiles on you, none of that matters. Only results matter, and a loss is a loss. See, victory shines like a bright light. Right now, you and your Pokemon are shining brilliantly. Like a diamond? Like a brilliant diamond? And a shining pearl? Okay. Yeah, I could basically just spam these. Okay, this next battle, I am really, like, I guess scared of. Because this one, the first time I battled this guy, it was terrible. Like, I'm gonna send out Leet first. I think Leet might be my best chance. Don't let this fool you. He's not a steel type. He's not a steel type trainer. He has one Pokemon that I'm scared of going up against. Because he counters... Like, he has a counter for Saki. And I don't know if he has a counter for Elvira. Greetings, Challenger. My name is Marshall. In order to master the art of fighting, I'm training under my mentor, Alder. My mentor sees your potential as a trainer and is taking an interest to you. It is my intention to test you, to take you to the limits of your strength. Yay! I don't know what the heck kind of noise is that, but fighting Marshall now. He's starting out with Throw. Bulldoze, okay. So DK wouldn't have been a good Pokemon to go up against. Because he knows Bulldoze. It's poison now. Saki wouldn't be a good one because he knows Rock Throw. Either that or Thunder Punch. Whichever one. We're gonna do Dragon Pulse. Actually, no, I should have gone with Dragon Dance. Increases attack. And I thought Poison would do, would be super effective, but that doesn't seem to be the case. Dragon Pulse again. I keep forgetting he's just gonna do a full restore. Hands are shaking, knees weak, mom spaghetti. Stone Edge. That one was the one I was scared about. If I throw out Saki. There we go. The foe's throw fainted. Send out Sock. I think Elvira's gonna be my best bet against Sock because first I'm gonna use Future Sight. Stone Edge. That didn't do a lot of damage. I don't have Future Sight because if she's able to take him out with Psychic, then Future Sight will hit the next Pokemon. Oh, it was so close. Oh, but he has Sturdy for the ability. We'll just do Psychic again because you missed twice with Stone Edge. I completely forgot Sock has Sturdy. But let's go, Elvira. Ian Shao. Oh, but wait, Mienshao is psychic. Mienshao is psychic fighting. No, Mienshao's a pure fighting. I'm gonna keep battling. Psychic. Jump kick, okay. He has one more Pokemon. Conkeldurr. This is the final evolved form of Timber. This is my final Pokemon, so we'll use our last bit of strength. Okay, can I just be honest with you guys? I was scared because I first went up against this guy when I was playing Black and White in preparation for the series. I had no idea. Like, I had no idea that it was gonna be that easy. Like, because I was afraid if I use Saki, they would just use Stone Edge. If I use DK, just to try and get as much attack in as I can, they got Bulldoze. I had a Stoutland on my team, and if they did that, it would just knock him out because he's a normal type Pokemon. But I did it. Oh, wow, I did it. Can't believe it. And here we have the final Elite Four trainer. Who are you? How impudent you are to disturb my sleep. You appear to possess a combination of strength and kindness. Very well. Make your best effort not to bore me with a yawn-inducing battle. Clear? Here we go, the final Elite Four member, Caitlyn. Uniclus. Uniclus is actually from a line of Pokemon that's not available in Pokemon Black, from Solosis. Psychic, okay. Ooh, that does a lot of damage. I don't know how fast Uniclus is compared to Gothitelle. Sigilif. Flying Psychic. I might just go with Saki. Do fly. It's not gonna do a lot of damage to Sigilif because he's also part flying. Okay, that was a good thing because he knows Ice Beam. But we do know that Saki is faster than Sigilif. Yes! Oh my god, yes! A Gothitelle. Alright. Guys. The true showdown. Whose Gothitelle is better? Caitlyn's Gothitelle or my Gothitelle? Let's risk, found black glasses. I should have had the spell tag. There we go. Musharna. We're gonna keep battling. Even at times like this, I should stay cool and collected. I'm pretty sure Musharna is a special defense wall of some kind. So I need to be very careful. That did not do a lot of damage. What I do know is that after this attack, she is going to use the full restore. For the sake of the Pokemon that believes in me, I will never give up. Actually, I don't know. I thought about using Future Sight. Maybe that'll do something. Probably. No. We need to bank on the possibility that Shadow Ball will lower Musharna's special defense, like that. Oh, hold on. Sorry about that. Hold on, wait. Pyra uses Shadow Ball. And there goes Musharna. As a trainer, you are both excellent and elegant. Your Pokemon... Yeah, I didn't read all that because the text went by too fast. Somehow you managed to defeat the entire Elite Four of the Pokemon League. Check the statue in the center of the plaza for the way to the Champions Room. Anyways, after beating Caitlyn, the final member of the Elite Four, we can... Oh, we have to press the button. Oh, now we go down. Okay. We're going down to Dumbledore's office. Turn to here. Go up the stairs. Refine. It's over. Never again will Pokemon be made to suffer or be held captive by humans. It's all thanks to my friend Zekrom. You may have the title of champion, but you can't stop me with just a title. Your soft heart has left you weak. Years ago, you lost your Pokemon, your partner, to sickness. In order to forget the pain in your heart, you wandered Unova. Who knows how long it's been since you've had to fight with your full strength. I actually kind of like that about you, though. As a trainer who far outmatches the champion, I shall issue an order across Unova. Trainers of the world, free your Pokemon! I beg you, separating people from Pokemon, do anything but that. You and I both put our beliefs on the line and fought with all our strength, and I won. Do not say another word. I've been waiting. In the future, I envisioned you obtained the stone, and indeed you have. That light stone. Zekrom is responding to it. Stop. This is not a suitable place for the legendary dragons. From the ground, rise up, the castle of Team Plasma. Surround the Pokemon League. What has just appeared is Team Plasma's castle. The king's words will resound from the heights to all below. You must come to the castle as well. Everything will be decided there. Whether Pokemon will be liberated from people, or whether Pokemon and people will live together. We will see whose belief is stronger, and our result will be. Mr. Alder, you're a wreck. It's not fitting for the champion. You did well to get this far. Somehow I beat the Pokemon League, but it wasn't easy. I have to congratulate you. I became stronger because I understood what I want to do. Jordan, tell End this. Some people grow stronger by being with Pokemon. My Pokemon and I are proof. Together we learned and became stronger. I lost. I should have been able to demonstrate the bond between me and my Pokemon. That would have shown that brat the worthlessness of his outrageous dreams. So, his convictions were the real thing. Be careful. The ones who change the world are always the ones who pursued their dreams. Jordan, I ask this of you. Even if Pokemon and people are separated, nothing good will come of it. Please let him know that. Now, this is something different with Pokemon Black and White. You know, after you beat the Elite Four, you go to fight you would go and fight the champion, and then you would become the champion. However, Black and White, we don't have to worry about going to get our Pokemon healed or anything like that. We could just come in here and be able to make it. Those in accord with fate are preserved, and those who rebel against fate perish. When the way is forgotten, duty and justice appear. One can lose the forest for the trees. If you make a mistake and do not correct it, that is the second mistake. Superior men understand what is right. Inferior men will understand what will sell. There are not two suns in the sky, nor two sovereigns over the people. Well, if anything should happen to our king, it would be disastrous. It would ruin Ghetsis' perfect plan. Our Lord N will be disappointed, but the six of us shall defeat you here. Can you manage that? Still standing, are you, Jordan? Your drift veils. Ain't just me. So sorry. Not only are we stronger than you, but there are a lot of us. Cursed gym leaders. Ignoring Team Plasma, that would be a terrible thing for us gym leaders to do. Bianca asked us to come too. I'm fine, don't worry. No need to worry. Holder of the Lightstone, please proceed. Heck yeah. Now, you know, like I said, normally whenever you go up against the champion, you try to heal your Pokemon, you'll use some ethers to, you know, restore some of the Pokemon power. Hold on. And all this stuff, right? You would get ready to take on the thing, and you can't leave the Pokemon League and then go back in, because you're just gonna have to fight them again, fight the Elite Four again. However, we don't have to worry about that. Oh, by the way, I need to check. He's not holding an item. Haha, we, Team Plasma, we're using the Pokemon we took from others all along. Aw, poor little Pokemon. They had to do what we told them. Our Lord N proved that he is stronger than the champion. Now many trainers will admire our Lord N and follow his orders. In other words, they will do whatever Team Plasma says. Scusi. Come. In this castle, you may rest your Pokemon and access your PC. Fear not. First, have your Pokemon rest in that room. When they are healed, it is our Lord N's wish that you be moved to the innermost part of this castle. We got a free heal. I am Anthea, trainer. Before you go confront my Lord N, please take a moment to rest. Ah, good. Both you and your Pokemon regained energy. Trainers battle to practice their skills and to grow and experience, but never to hurt their Pokemon. My Lord N has realized this deep down in his heart, but he has spent too much painful time here in this castle to admit it. I am Concordia. I give peace and comfort to N. N has been separated from people since he was young. He was brought up with Pokemon. Pokemon that were betrayed, mistreated, and hurt by bad people. Ghetsis deliberately brought only those poor Pokemon closer to N. N was touched by their plight and started pursuing his ideals, thinking only of Pokemon. N's heart is pure and innocent, but there is nothing more beautiful and terrifying than innocence. We had been secretly building this castle for several years by overworking Pokemon that we took away, without being noticed by anyone. Everything is going perfectly as Ghetsis of the Seven Sages calculated and planned. He's been thinking about how we can manipulate people's hearts as he wishes. The max potion. Hold on. Forgive me, While I'm recording this, I'm also going through and checking something. I want to have this ready for whenever I go to do the live stream. Go in here. Haha! Now we can even infiltrate the Pokemon storage system inside every trainer's PC. If our kings wills it, we can steal every Pokemon stored in the PC box and release them all. Ah, our young wanderer, are you surprised? This castle is the hub of Team Plasma's. No, Ghetsis of the Seven Sages' scientific capability, a manifestation of knowledge. What I'm gonna do, booting up my PC. Sorry, I'm still going through and move Pokemon. What we're gonna do, Lillipup, you're going in the box. We're gonna leave a space open. You will come to find out why. Go this way. Go into this room. Go to this guy. As part of his plan to take Pokemon away from their people, my Lord N entrusted some Pokemon to me. I've been spending time with them. I don't think I want to let them go. I may not be cut out for Team Plasma. Max Revive. Go over here. Actually, no, it's not. Here's the next floor up. This Pokemon has become attached to me, but as far as I'm concerned, a Pokemon is just a simple tool. I don't understand. He likes you. Oh, hi. I don't need an item to catch Pokemon anymore. Hi, we got a free Ultra Ball. Thank you. Thank you. Can you go to the Pokemon League? No, I see. Just as a heads up, there's 2 battles. Well, there's actually a few other battles, but there are some upcoming battles. If you lose, you don't have to worry about having to go through the Elite Four, just to get back to this point. There is a Team Plasma Grunt in the Pokemon Center that'll directly take you to this room, and you can retry the battle. So you don't have to worry about, you know, losing a whole bunch of progress. A battle between you and our Lord N will reveal whether our Lord N is an ideal hero. It will also reveal how you feel about protecting the current world where people live with Pokemon. That room was the world that was provided to our Lord N. I don't feel anything, even when I go into that room. But you may feel something. We go in. It's a set of trains and tracks. Has it been played with recently? It's a basketball that looks like it's been used a lot. It says Harmonia on it. It's a home-style basketball hoop with a train in it. The skateboard is resting on a pile of wheels. Here, on a rare candy. It's an art panel with a printed geometric pattern. This toy box is full of new toys. This panel has a dart stuck in it. This toy box contains pieces of a train set. This room, it reminds me of the episode of Yu-Gi-Oh! When it's one of the guys with it's the guy with the Millennium Key, where he accesses Yugi's mind. He looks into one room and he sees just a room full of toys. But then the opposite side of the room is Yami's room. Oh, darn. Go in here. Another item. A full restore. Awesome. Somewhere far from here, Team Galactic and Team Rocket drew too much attention to themselves. That's why their plans were thwarted. Well, as someone... Oh, it ended. Well, you know, as someone who has been to those regions. Yeah, I think they have a point. It got Looker's attention, that's for certain. Oh. If we use force to take Pokemon away from people, the people will rebel. But if we manipulate their hearts, people will release Pokemon voluntarily. A trainer who loved Pokemon until yesterday will release Pokemon today. Tomorrow, another trainer will let Pokemon go. Welcome, holder of the Lightstone. The castle that appeared as if it were enveloping the Pokemon League is a symbol. It means Unova will change. The king of this castle is the strongest trainer in the world. He is accompanied by the legendary Pokemon. He has defeated the champion. Added to all that, his heart burns with the desire to improve the world. That's not what makes a hero. What more do you need? Now that the stage is set, we can seize people's minds and hearts. We can bring into being the world that that Team Plasma, desires more easily than you can imagine. We, and only we, will use Pokemon, and we shall rule this powerless populace. I've been waiting so long for this. I've kept my silence so no one could piece together what I planned. Now those painful days are at an end. Go, onward. Discover whether you have what it takes to be a hero. I need a hero. I'm holding up for a hero to the end of the night. Save the game. We go in. Walk forward. See N on his throne. What I desire is a world for Pokemon, and Pokemon alone. I will separate Pokemon from people, so Pokemon can regain their original power. It's time to settle this once and for all. My determination is absolute. I will prove the value of my beliefs, even if it means my Pokemon friends get hurt. Since you've come this far, I believe you are equally determined. If that's so, prove it to me. Show me the depth of your determination. Let me swap put Okay. You came all this way to battle me, but Reshiram is not responding. You haven't been recognized as the hero, have you? How disappointing. I actually kind of liked you a little. Through our many battles, I got the feeling that you might be a trainer who truly cares for Pokemon. But I was kidding myself. The idea of trainers getting to know each other through battles is ridiculous. You have two options. Challenge me to a fight you can't win, or leave this place and watch the birth of a new world where Pokemon are free of people. Zekrom, come to me! Lightstone is trembling inside the bag. The Lightstone is... Reshiram is... The Lightstone draws in the aura of the surroundings and converts it into a powerful force, which is now being released. Zekrom and Reshiram. They were once one life, one Pokemon. Complete opposites, yet the same. Zekrom and Reshiram are Pokemon that appear before the hero they recognize. Ah, I see. You really are a hero too. I'll tell you what that Pokemon is saying to you. I want to battle with you. Try to make me your friend and ally. It plans to test you to see if you are really pursuing truth. I also am curious to see how powerful you are. Now, catch Reshiram and make it your ally. Okay, so... I have I want to try something. Debating. I'm really debating because I don't think it would work, but I've had something happen before. And meet the next Pokemon we can catch. The Blue Eyes White Dragon. Reshiram appeared. I just realized my mistake. Oh, you know what else I'm gonna do? Do I? No, not that. Do I? Screw it, why not? I'll be an idiot. I'll be a stupid idiot that's not gonna catch Reshiram with one ball. I try my best. So, here's a funny little story that happened. When I was playing the game, it's not gonna do a lot of damage because I think Tamla has higher extra percent. So when I was playing the game in preparation for this series, I played both games, obviously, because I needed the, I needed the Pokemon, I needed to get the starters, and everything else. When I played, I kind of had to try and catch, I tried to catch Reshiram, and then when I played Pokemon White, I went to catch Zekrom. If I can catch him in a Fear Ball, that would be awesome. Reshiram, will you do me this favor? 1, 2, 3. No! No! Reshiram, please! Come on! Oh my god! It was so close! Oh, it would have been beautiful! It would have been beautiful! 1, 2, 3. Thank you, Reshiram! Thank you! Thank you so much! Yes! Thank you! Reshiram's data was added to the Pokedex. This Pokemon appears in Legends. It sends flames into the air from its tail, burning up everything around it. I'm not gonna give a nickname to the Ka Reshiram. Now, before I progress with this, I just want to say, so, you know, I think I struggled to catch Reshiram, or it was kind of simple. But when I was playing Pokemon White, and I wanted to catch Zekrom, I played rather kind of strategically. I started out with the best Pokeball possible, the Quick Ball. I caught Zekrom on the first turn with the Quick Ball. I was at work, and I was trying to get done with this as fast as possible. I think I only had a 30-minute break. And, first turn, I caught Zekrom. And then it just made me laugh with what happened afterwards. Reshiram, who is said to lend its power to the hero who searches for truth, has recognized your power, and now agrees to stand by your side. Hold on, your Pokemon are hurt. There is no triumph to be gained in battling a weakened opponent. Now I will create the future I desire. I shall sweep you before me. Yeah, so when I caught Zekrom on the first turn with the Quick Ball, and still came down, it was like, your Pokemon are hurt. Let me heal them. And I'm like, none of my Pokemon are hurt. Not even the Pokemon I caught. But it's now time for us to battle N. His first Pokemon is Zekrom. My first Pokemon is Reshiram. Got Terra Volt and Turbo Blaze. We're going to be smart, and we're going to go and use Dragon Breath. Not very effective. If we use Dragon Breath, it's going to be super effective. Because, do you really think you can stop us with that? Because Reshiram and Zekrom are both Dragon types. Reshiram is a Dragon Fire type. Zekrom is a Dragon Electric type. Giga Impact. Ooh. Come on, please paralyze him. Yes! It's paralyzed. Is he gonna... No! We got him! We beat his Zekrom! Truth wins out. Sending Caracosta. Will you switch your Pokemon? Pamela, you're up. Reshiram, take a breather. Leaf Blade. Alright. Super effective. He has Sturdy for the ability. He's gonna use Stone Edge. The fool! Oh, that did a lot of damage. Probably gonna do the same thing. Probably not gonna knock him out because he still has Sturdy for the ability. Actually, well, no, Did not get a lot of help. Vanillux. We're gonna swap over to DK. Fire Punch. Darmanitan, or DK, is the best Pokemon to go up against Vanillux because it's weak to fire and fighting. 2 moves which DK has. And then Archeops. It's a rock flying. I don't think I have a Pokemon that could... Well, actually, I think it could... Yeah. No, actually, no. Because Archeops knows Dragon Breath. Elvira, you're up. I'm gonna start with Future Sight. He also knows Crunch. Not gonna survive this next attack. Dang it! Oh, at least we got the Future Sight off. And I know, it said he knows, Dragon Breath. Dragon Claw. Sorry, Dragon Claw. It did a lot of damage. Oh, he took the Future Sight attack! Yes! Archeops fainted. Sending Kling Clang. DK, it's your turn. I'll do Fire Punch. Because I know what his other Pokemon is. Effective. Kling Clang fainted. DK grew up to level 57. Team Plasma has sent in Zoroark. I'm gonna keep battling. Which we didn't see. My last friend, please share your courage with me. Shit, that doesn't make any sense. Zoroark has an ability called Illusion. And its ability is only effective depending on what the last Pokemon in his party is. Everything's ruined. The ideals I held. Got 10,000 money! Zekrom and I were beaten. Your truth, your feelings, they were stronger than mine, it seems. Reshiram and Zekrom, each of them choosing a different hero. Is that even possible? 2 heroes living at the same time, one that pursues truth and one that pursues ideals. Could they both be right? I don't know. It's not by rejecting different ideas, but by accepting different ideas that the world creates a chemical reaction. This is truly the formula for changing the world. After all of that, do you think you're still worthy of sharing the name Harmonia with me? You good-for-nothing boy. To start with, I spurred into pursuing ideals. The reason we reawakened the legendary Pokemon now is to give my Team Plasma more power. Power to control the fearful masses. That at least was well done. After saying you had to put your beliefs on the line and battle to see which one chosen by the legendary Pokemon was the true hero, you lost to an ordinary trainer. There is such a thing as being too stupid. Add it up, you're nothing more than a warped, defective boy who knows nothing but Pokemon. I never would have thought the legendary Pokemon would choose a trainer like you. It caught me completely off guard. This doesn't change my goal. My plans have not been disturbed. In order to rule this world utterly, in order to manipulate the hearts of people who know nothing, I will have N be the king of Team Plasma. But for that to work, you, since you know the truth, must be eliminated. Rule the world. Wasn't Team Plasma's goal to liberate Pokemon? That was just a convenient lie that I needed to create Team Plasma. Use your head. What's to be gained from letting go of useful things like Pokemon? Certainly, manipulating Pokemon helps people expand their possibilities. That much I can agree with. So it naturally follows that only I should be able to use Pokemon. You fool, that's a ridiculous idea. You can say whatever you want. A Pokemon, even if it's revered as a deity, is still just a Pokemon. Jordan, so what if it chose you? That doesn't mean you're a threat. Come on, now you'll face me in battle. I can't wait to see the look on your face when you've lost all hope. Jordan. I won't allow anyone to stop me, no matter who does what. And before we can go heal any of our Pokemon, we fight Getsis. Yay. Ugh. You're challenged by Team Plasma Getsis. The Cofagrigus. And we send in Reshiram. Oh no, we are fully healed. Never mind. We're gonna do Dragon Breath. We can't use Paralyzed. Let's go. Toxic. It's gonna poison Reshiram. I was expecting exactly that kind of move. Can't use extra sensory. Oh my god. Dragon Breath. Cofagrigus is paralyzed. It can't move. Shadow Ball. I think Getsis is gonna use Restore. Yep, use a full restore. Was cured of paralysis. Oh come on! That did that much damage, really? All right, we're gonna send in Leet. Shadow Claw. Oh, so close. Oh, there goes Rivalry. You're gonna use Protect like a coward. Guess this is a coward for using Protect. Alright, Leet grew to level 57. Lessons in Hydreigon. Yes. Now, Hydreigon is a dark dragon-type Pokemon with Levitate for the ability. However, that's his one weakness. The dark type. Yeah, he's a competitive god. I will admit. He also knows Surf. I didn't think this through, now did I? Fire Punch? Okay, he still took out DK, but Getsis, are you stupid? What? You have a Pokemon that knows Surf, but you decide to use Focus Blast? Oh, this is gonna hurt. Okay. I don't want to use Saki. Oh, actually, I'll use Saki. Air Slash! Never mind, he moves first. He survived, he survived. There you go. And there we go. I took out his Hydreigon. E-Sharp. Oh, shoot. He's a Steel Dark type, I think. We'll send in Elvira, and if Elvira won't be able to take him out, then I'm probably just gonna have to revive DK. Shadow Ball. Psychic type's not gonna do a lot against. It's not gonna do a lot of damage either, but it still got his defense down. Okay. Revive. Revive, 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 revive. I'm gonna revive. DK. Pamela. We'll try Leaf Blade. And we'll get DK fully healed so that he can... No, that's not fair. Right, because... Oh, he loves X-Scissor too. That didn't do a lot of damage, actually. Heal up DK. Just to try and... You Stone Edge? Gets this? Are you stupid? Oh my god! Keep battling. Huh? Huh? What? Getsis is an idiot. He's stupid. What? Guys. Huh? Oh wait, I don't. Is Electros? He has Levitate, doesn't he? Joke's on you, I don't have... He's a fighting type. Electros is walking on legs, he's not levitating. Oh my god. You're kidding. Buffalon battling. Hammer Arm? Shoot. And it did a lot of damage. Okay, I can't use any grass type attacks because if I do, then it's probably going to strengthen Buffalon. I'm gonna use head charge. Alright, I gotta revive. Yeah, I'm reviving. What is going on here? Look. Look. Freaking... Oh wait, I gotta go to... Added. Look, gets this. Not for nothing. You are an idiot. Like, you are stupid. You have got to be, like, the dumbest trainer I've ever fought. And that's saying a lot, okay? Oh, Saki, be fast enough. Yes. my god, Getsus, you are so stupid. I would have lost that. I'm just gonna... Let me just be honest. I would have lost that had I not revived DK the last round. But the fact that he decided to do Wild Charge, or no, Head Charge, whichever one, that dealt recoil damage, that knocked him out. When Hydreigon was going up against Darmanitan, he used Surf once, and then he took out DK with Focus Blast. Instead of Surf? Hello? Hello? Oh my god. And then Electros, he knocked his own Pokemon out with Wild Charge. And... oh my god. Ugh. Alder, it's a waste of valuable time listening to him ramble on. He is the one without a human heart. You're right, he is truly pitiful. And I'm sure you have much to think about. I know you are not pursuing ideals because of Getsus' manipulation, but because your heart really inspired. That is why you're able to meet the legendary Pokemon. But I have no right to be the hero. Is that so? What you and the legendary Pokemon are going to do from now on, that's important, you say? Acting like you understand. Up till now, we've been fighting each other over our beliefs. Yet, despite that, why? And even if we don't understand each other, that's not a reason to reject each other. There are two sides to any argument. Is there one point of view that has all the answers? Give it some thought. I want to talk to you about something. It's about when I first met you in Accumula Town. I was shocked when I heard what your Pokemon was saying. I was shocked because that Pokemon said it liked you. It said it wanted to be with you. I couldn't understand it. I couldn't believe that there were Pokemon that liked people. Because, up until that moment, I'd never known a Pokemon like that. The longer my journey continued, the more unsure I became. All I kept meeting were Pokemon and people who communicated with one another and helped one another. That was why I needed to confirm my beliefs by battling with you. I wanted to confront you, hero to hero. I needed that more than anything. There was no way a person like me, someone who understands only Pokemon. No, actually, I didn't understand them either. No way could I measure up to you when you had met so many Pokemon and were surrounded by friends. The champion has forgiven me, and what I should do now is something that I'll have to decide for myself. Jordan. You said you have a dream. That dream. Make it come true. Make your wonderful dream a reality, and it will be your truth. Jordan, if anyone can, it's you. Well then, farewell. And that is Pokemon Black for the Nintendo DS. Oh my goodness, this game has been quite the adventure for me. As I've said before at the beginning of this whole series, I've never played Black and White. This is our third time playing the game, and I'm still rather new to the Unova region. My only other knowledge of it was when I was watching the cartoons as a kid. But other than that, I've never really had the chance to sit down and play these games. And honestly, it would have been better to get a hold of them sooner rather than later, because as it would turn out in today's time, Black and White is really expensive. Like, it's in the hundreds of dollars to get a hold of. But man, it was a fun bout and adventure. Like, I never thought I would be able to get the chance to play the game. I've heard so many good things about it, and I've seen some of it. Like, the story is good. It changes up the ending of how a normal Pokemon game would go. Like, yeah, you know, you go and you fight the Elite Four, then you take on the champion, and then the whole world is open to you. But in this game, you beat the Elite Four, but you don't beat the champion. I mean, you kind of do beat the champion, because then meet Alder, and then you beat N, and then Getsus and all that. But we see a character try to use the system to change the world of Pokemon, to make it so that trainers would no longer have Pokemon by their side. And the Pokemon cries. I've stated this before, but man, a lot of the cries that we get from the Pokemon are just so cool. I like Whirlipedes, I like Musharnas, I like Gothitels. They're so good. And the music. I know I don't have my headphones on to listen to it, but in the music that I did listen to, like, it's so good. I love it. I love it a lot. Yeah. Oh, hold on. I think we're about to reach the end of this. Saving. Don't turn off the power. And yeah, I had some fun moments with catching some of the legendary Pokemon. Like what I mentioned with Zekrom. I caught him in the first turn with a quick ball, and it worked. It worked. I mean, it's not the first time it happened. I mean, look at the short I uploaded about me catching Latias with a quick ball. And yes, it's the Pokeball to use to catch, roaming Pokemon, because it's the first turn, and it's better to use it that way. But I'm still flabbergasted by that. I could not believe it. Now, back in November Town. Sorry, we're back in November Town, playing our Wii, watching the television, going through our garbage. We go downstairs. Moms! Welcome home, Jordan. Seems like you've been through many amazing things. Is it not so? Incredible, really. Amazing, absolutely, meeting these two Pokemon of legend. This is... Oh, I'm still wearing my disguise, pardon. Or rather, let me introduce myself. I'm a globe-trotting elite of the International Police. My name... no, I shall inform you of my code name only. My code name, it is Looker. It is how I am called. Behind the scenes of this region of Unova, an organization called Team Plasma conspires. This I have heard, and therefore, to this region I must come. But, thanks to the gym leaders and to you, yes, Team Plasma's castle has fallen. And the members, they have gone upon their separate ways. This is what I hear, most certainly. But, however, the ones known as the Seven Sages, still, they hide themselves in the Unova region. And so, in the end, it explains why I must ask this of you, trainer of amazing skill. Travel the Unova region, and search it up, and search it down for the Seven Sages. Alder, the champion of renown, recommended you to my notice. Are you willing to help me? Yes. Excellent, I thank you. Now I feel as if I have perhaps 1 million people on my side. Permit me to give this into your hands. We got the Super Rod. That's a Super Rod, right? Yes, correct. It is certainly a Super Rod. Weren't we talking about Team Plasma's 7 Sages? What does this have to do with looking for those people? I see. It is truly Jordan's mama to ask so. What a magnificent question. I admire it. It is my pleasure to answer. Absolutely nothing! I see. Yes, I shall provide the explanation of this. The Super Rod. First, face the water and employ the rod. Second, concentrate your focal point. When it occurs that these Pokemon bite, an exclamation will indicate. Immediately reel it in. For the rest, Jordan, I depend upon you. People from the International Police are kind of unique, aren't they? Well, no worries. I think you should just do what you want to do. You're practically a grown-up now. Hey, Jordan, is Looker through talking to you? I'm sorry. By the time I went to get the Striaton City's gym leaders, everything was over. If that's the case, I let Getsus escape when the Shadow Triad created an opening. Getsus? The Shadow Triad? I'll tell you later about what happened in the castle. It's more important to ask what you plan to do now, Bianca. You know what? I'm gonna go to Black City. That's the city on the other side of Route 16 when you leave from Nimbasa City. If you go that way, you might be able to meet all sorts of Pokemon never seen before. And here comes Professor Juniper. Oh, well, this is nice timing. I see you're all here. Just a moment ago, I got some National Pokedex data from an acquaintance. Since you're here, let's upgrade your Pokedex with the National Pokedex data. I'm sure you'll be visiting a wider range of places. Actually, that means you'll be encountering more Pokemon. Let me see your Pokedex for a sec. Here you go, Bianca. Next up is Sharon. At last, but not least, Jordan's Pokedex was upgraded with the National Mode. You can now switch your Pokedexes to the National Mode Pokedex. Completing the National Pokedex will surely be a big challenge. So take your time, enjoy yourselves, and meet lots of Pokemon. Wow, the National Pokedex. It looks like there are tons of Pokemon I don't know yet. Oh, I want to show Mom and Dad my Pokedex. I gotta go. Let's meet again somewhere, okay? Bianca's as impetuous as ever, no matter what is going on. I think I'll travel all the way around Unova, starting at Route 1 again. I'm sure I'll discover lots of new things. Could be I'll encounter the 7 stages along the way. And Jordan, if we spy each other along the way, let's battle again, okay? Alright, let's go talk to Professor Juniper. Why, hello, Jordan. How have you been lately? How is your Pokedex coming along? Can I see it? Let me see. Oh, you've seen 139 Pokemon in the Unova region. That is an excellent Pokedex. Just a little more and it will be full. It seems like you're meeting Pokemon at a good clip. Here, this is a gift to thank you for all your hard work. We obtained the TM10, Hidden Power. Hidden Power is a mysterious move. Its type and power changes depending on the Pokemon that learns it. Keep up the good work. I will, Professor Juniper. I will. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, that's the ending of our adventure through the Unova region. Well, let me actually go here to this, because now I want to go... I'm going to teach Haxorus. Poison Jab. And I know, Poison Jab is it's a tough move. And False Swipe's not really that powerful, but I want to do this because now it is time for us to go around the Unova region and catch some other Pokemon we haven't caught yet. But that's going to be for later. Guys, this episode, it's been 3 hours. Like, just this recording, by the way, it's been 3 hours. And sure enough, look at our Pokedex. We've seen 139 and we've obtained 120. There's some Pokemon we haven't caught yet. Pokemon like Conkeldurr, Gigalith. Go all the way up here. We have the 3 other starter Pokemon we haven't caught yet. We go further on down. We don't have Petalil or Lilligant. We don't have the base form for Caracosta, Zorua and Zoroark, Solosis, the evolved form of Carablast, the evolved form of Shelmet. We don't have Excelliarmus. There's other Pokemon we haven't caught yet. But we're gonna get to that in a live stream. Hey guys, before the video ends, I just want to let you guys know that I am going to be going live Tuesday at 1 p.m. Central Standard Time for the finale of this whole Unova project. It's been a month, long past a month, since I started working on this series, and it's now coming to an end. And with that, there's going to be a lot more recorded content coming out, fewer live streams, but it's just so I can get more posted videos instead of just focusing on live streams and whatnot. I have a few ideas in the works that I want to do, but before we get to that, we need to finish completing the Pokedex. So, join me on Tuesday, 1 p.m. Central Standard Time, where we're going to go through, we're going to do a bunch of trade evos, we're going to get some version exclusives, and finally, all of the legendaries that we have not caught yet. The stream is going to start out, we're going to complete the other part, the other half of the Unova region that we couldn't explore because we were more focused on the main story. And after that, we're going to catch them all. Thank you guys again, and I'll see you all next time. Bye-bye.